Steven's brother.
I'm Melanie, Steven's sister.
I'm Adam, longtime friend.
So within his first maybe 3 to 4 months of doing CrossFit, what were some of the changes that you started noticing? You started to come in consistently.
Number one change had to be his meals and stuff like that. He was on point. He stuck with it. He understood that it was difficult. He understood that he had to cheat himself at times, but he got to a point of eating fast food constantly, being on the road because of work and stuff like that, getting quick meals. He phased it out over the first few months, and it did a great thing. He stuck with it.
Definitely. He would go from eating out every day to packing his lunches.
So in between his journey, like maybe 6 months to maybe where he's at right now, what were some of the biggest changes that you've noticed about Steve?
His energy.
Of course, his weight.
His confidence. The way he holds himself is a lot different than what it used to be. You can just tell that confidence is there now.
Jen, for those of you who don't know me, I've been CrossFitting a little over a year, and I think it was not too long after I started actually that I met Steve. Steve came in on a Saturday, and I remember very vividly because he did not like running, and we had a lot of running, and I was surprised that he stuck with it. I was surprised that he finished the workout, and I was surprised that he was still smiling when he left. I've been making his food for almost a year, and watching him change and grow and evolve as a CrossFitter and as a person and as a personality and dude as an athlete for almost a year now. So super glad that he's a part of our gym, and I'm super glad that he's a part of my life. I get to see him every week, and he's become a friend. So I don't think I could have, the day he walked in the gym, to take a Saturday class, a sucky Saturday. Sorry everybody, but if you're not a runner, Saturdays are rough. A sucky Saturday for someone who's not a runner to come in, come back, and all of a sudden be part of the club, part of the family, part of your routine, part of your day, part of your life, and a friend. Couldn't have asked for more. Couldn't have asked for better. Steve gets 5 ounces of meat, exactly. Not over, not under, 5 ounces. That's 5 blocks, that's what he orders. Sometimes that's not easy. We play this game until we get it right. Okay, got it right. So these are 3 blocks of fat, which are basically 9 cashews. Touch the counter, can't eat it. You have to count every single one because all the calories matter. Especially for someone like Steve who's been on such a good, tight program. Don't want to jack up his flow by not having enough calories or having too many calories when he's doing so much hard work to be on track and be in shape. It's super important. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 1 block of asparagus, 12 spears. I'm gonna do 3.
So that's good for all your nutrients. And then you use the apple to get the rest of his blocks in?
Yes. Usually it's sweet potato or rice.
Yeah.
But you gotta have fruit sometimes too. So
Yep.
he gets a variety. He's 1 asparagus spear shy of 3 blocks because I'm going to put 3 pretty tomatoes in here that are raw because it looks better. And there's just fat. So this is what the meal looks like.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nick Sandorf. I'm the head coach here at CrossFit 760 Carlsbad. I've been coaching Steve for a little over a year now. I remember coaching the first fundamentals class I had with him. I remember seeing him. We'd been introduced, but I didn't know who he was as a person yet. And I walked into the class and I thought, okay, this is going to be a little difficult, just because of the way that he looked. And it wasn't 20 seconds into the class before I realized that I was going to have a great time with this guy. He had the most positive attitude I had ever seen with any of my clients. He was completely committed to making the change. He wanted to be here. He wanted to put in the work. And because of that, everything has been easy. He moves fairly well, but having that good attitude allowed him to really excel and make the progress that he has made. And so there were no significant movement issues that we really came across. Everything got better, of course. There were some things that he kind of struggled with. But because he was so willing and so committed to the program, everything just kind of fell into place. It came really easy. He was 100% on board with his diet. He came in consistently 5-6 days a week, every week. He didn't make excuses. Didn't matter how sore he was or how tired he was. He came in every day. He put out 100%, and he went home. He ate well, stuck to his diet, and it got him where he is today, which is pretty incredible to see.
My name is Josh Nikelski, and I've been CrossFitting for about 18 months now. Working out with Steve for about a year. We're representing the 730 class at Carlsbad. When I started working out with Steve, my first impression was, he was definitely a bigger guy. And when I started working out with him, I was pretty new myself still, and it was kind of cool because there was someone that maybe I could finish in front of on some of the workouts. But he was a super nice guy and fun to talk to before class and after class, and you could tell that he definitely wanted to put the effort forth to get better and get healthier. I noticed every time that I came, if there was a class before our class, he was in it. He came to Pilates every time it happened. He was at Oli every time it happened. He was at the free classes on Saturdays every time it happened. And he started to push me harder, like, hey, how come you're not coming to these classes? How come you're not showing up on Saturdays? And it made me want to do more and want to be better. And slowly but surely, the times where I was like, oh, cool, I'm working out with Steve and maybe I'll beat him on this one. All of a sudden, everything, he's passing me on. And it's awesome to see, pushes me harder, but it makes you appreciate the work that everybody's putting in here. And when you can really see results, and his results have been incredible.
My name's Steve Randall.
Okay.
I'm 35 years old.
Good. How long have you been CrossFitting?
Probably about a year and 3 months now.
Okay. So before you had joined CrossFit, what made you realize that you needed to do something about your life?
Well, everything just kind of started getting harder. I was looking at stairs and I was like, oh, I don't want to climb up that right now. Is there an elevator around? Work was going bad. I just wasn't happy. So I was like, I need to change. I need to do something. So my brother came up. My brother knew Aaron that goes here, and he's like, hey, let's go try this out. So we came in on a Saturday, tried it out. Got signed up that day after I was throwing up in the bushes after Murph. I think I only got like 20 push-ups in that day, and a couple squats. But it was a life-changing thing. I was like, man, I couldn't believe how out of shape I was just by that little bit of work we were doing.
So what was your weight then versus what it is now?
So I weighed, when I first started, I was 314. I'm running about 220 right now. So it's quite a bit.
When you graduated out of fundamentals, what were some of the things that kept you motivated, kept you going and sticking to the program?
The people. I like coming in and I like working out with all the people. Come in, you get a good workout, you get to hang out, you get to talk to people. A lot of the guys that it was a lot of the same people at the 7:30 class with us, so a lot of them became good friends. And I don't know, just like coming in, hanging out, keep going with them.
Can you give me an example of how your food was before you joined CrossFit and compared to what it is now? Like, what are the specific meals? What kind of eating plan are you on? Things like that.
Well, yeah, before CrossFit, I could say like a regular breakfast day was, you know, go to work, wake up in the morning, go grab coffee at 7-Eleven, probably grab a muffin. You know, breakfast time, we'd go to McDonald's and, you know, grab an egg McMuffin. Lunchtime, we'd go grab a burger. Go home, you know, dinner would be a carne asada burrito or something. And, you know, now, you know, my breakfasts are all portioned. We get a couple eggs, hard boiled, and sausage, a little bit of peanut butter and jelly, and then lunches are usually like a meat and a vegetable, you know, a couple maybe almonds or cashews with it. And then usually dinner, I just, it's usually a piece of meat and a salad. So, you know, there's some days, you know, I do cheat every once in a while, but because, you know, gotta live sometimes. You gotta enjoy, you know, you can eat all you want, but you gotta enjoy yourself. I believe that, you know, you should enjoy yourself and have a good time. Oh, all my coaches have been great here. They help me get through everything. You know, I trust them. If I see a weight on there and I'm not 100% sure, I ask them. A lot of times they're like, oh yeah, you can do it, or else they'll put me at a weight, and you know, after the workout, I'll be like, yeah, thanks. That was probably the best weight for me. I'm glad I didn't go heavier. They know a lot about me. They help me. If I got something, they see a fault, they'll like, hey man, you should work on this a little bit more, or a lot of my form, they're like, hey, keep your back straight, or you know, get off your toes when you're snatching. I'm a really competitive person, so when I see the board or I'm working out next to somebody, I want to beat them.
Oh, there you go.
And I see them, I'm like, dude, even if I have, it sucks because even if I have more weight and they got a little bit lighter, I'm like, damn, I still got to keep up. But it always pushes me, keeps me going strong.